Hi, this is Dan Cardoza back with day number 12 of the Transform 21-Day Rapid Fat Loss Toolkit. Today we're going to be talking about another one of the biggest fat loss enemies that is negatively influencing your fat loss and weight loss progress. Of course, yesterday we looked at the first major fat loss enemy, that being added sugar. And today we're going to talk about the second major enemy to your fat loss and weight loss results and goals, and that is the consumption of toxic chemicals. Now, fat loss golden rule number 6 simply states that you want to eliminate toxins from your lifestyle. Now, a quick point I'll make before we jump into the main bulk of today's lesson: there are some toxins that we voluntarily feed into our system, and then there's other toxins like environmental toxins that we don't necessarily have control over. So I'm not going to suggest that we can eliminate all toxin exposure, but we can certainly eliminate the toxins that we ourselves are feeding into our body, and that's what we're going to focus on here today. So some examples of toxins, you see them on the screen here. Nicotine from cigarettes, excessive alcohol consumption, junk food and fast food and other processed foods or refined carbohydrates. These are all examples of toxins, or these foods at least include toxins that are absorbed by the body. Now, the body doesn't like toxins streaming into it, and so what happens is the toxins are then soaked up, is the best way I could explain it. They're soaked up by the fat cells that you want to get rid of. So if you look down at your tummy right now, you might have a little bit around the tummy or around the arms or around the thighs that you want to get rid of. Those fat cells may very well be holding on to the toxins that are in your body. Why do your fat cells do that? Well, they do that to protect you primarily. The body, again, doesn't want to be having a huge amount of toxins flowing through it at all times, creating a toxic environment. And so the fat cells' goal, or their role, is to hold on to those fat cells, buffer the toxin within the fat cell, and ultimately protect you. Now, here's where the problem comes in, is that when you are exercising and trying to eat healthy and you're continuously feeding toxins into your body will always protect itself. And even though you're trying as hard as you can to lose that fat, your body's never going to get rid of that fat because it's protecting you from those toxins. Does that make sense? So what I want to encourage you to think about is two things. Number one, turning off the tap to the toxins that are feeding into your body. And then number two, expelling your body of the toxins that are currently being held in there by putting into practice all of the habits we're talking about here in a 21-day Transform lifestyle program. Now, there are specific detox programs out there. We're not going to get too in-depth into that here today, but even if you were to just start exercising, managing stress better, eating healthier food that have antioxidant properties, those things alone would be a form of detox for your body. And so let's cut off the stream of toxins into the body. Let's put into practice the habits, the lifestyle habits that are going to expel toxins from the body, and you will burn fat at a much, much higher level. Now, what are some examples of toxins that we get from our everyday lifestyle? Well, we drink many toxins in the form of alcohol. Alcohol itself is read by the body as a toxin. Caffeine from coffee and soda. Of course, these drinks, by the way, we're talking about excessive amounts, or amounts that are again, a little bit too high for what would be considered normal to minimal consumption. So you want to minimize, or if possible, eliminate. Now, I know some of you that love coffee or drink alcohol with some regularity might not like that, but I would be lying to you if I said that it's not prohibiting you from burning fat at an optimal level. Smoking, all the numerous chemicals that are flowing into your body from either directly smoking or secondhand smoke, guess what? Those are going to affect your fat loss results too. Medications can certainly contain a lot of toxic chemicals, and I'm not suggesting that you eliminate medications without your doctor's advice, so please don't hear me saying that, but understand that you can put the lifestyle practices that we're talking about here in this Transform 21-Day program, put all these things into practice, and hopefully, upon the advice of your doctor, you can eliminate the need for medications and that sort of thing.